Hello, and how are you doing, good people? I hope that you are well. This is CJ Atemo. Welcome to Wisdom Moments on K24 with me, CJ Atemo, the Sage. Have you ever wondered why many people talk about fake friends? Have you ever asked yourself whether you are a fake friend to somebody else? You know, when people go through situations and different seasons of life, when they have expectations on the people around their lives and those expectations are not met, they will most generally brand the people around them to be fake friends. When people get into spaces like the end of a year or the beginning of another, you will hear about cutting off, and mostly it is about the cutting off of the fake friends. The question is, who are these fake friends? The question is, when did they become fake? Or why are they fake? Is it possible that they were not even friends in the first place? Could they have just been colleagues and acquaintances, but we put the burden of friendship on them? I'm talking this week about the friendship manual. There are just a few things that you need to understand so that you do not place expectations on people who didn't sign up for those expectations. Neither should you be the kind of person in other people's lives that they feel is a fake friend. See, we all growing older, regardless of whether you're in your 20s or 30s, 40s or 50s or 60s. And as you grow older, you need to have more quality relationships and have quality engagement. So as we keep growing, we need to keep learning, especially with matters of how to relate with everybody. We have talked about all kinds of things, including, your networks being your net worth. We've talked about that and how to turn those. But we really need to know how to be the kind of people that other people would appreciate to have in their lives. And we also need to be the kind of people that do not put so much on other people. So I did talk about the fact that friendships are supposed to be built around purpose. Today I'll be talking about something else. But before I do that, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Atemo. Kindly go right there onto YouTube, subscribe, set notifications, watch, like, post your comments and share whenever you can, and I'd be so glad. I'm so grateful for all of you who have been following us on Instagram as well. It's CJ Atemo on Instagram, CJ Atemo on Twitter, it's CJ Atemo on LinkedIn, and CJ Atemo the page on Facebook as well. It would be so good to connect with you, just to see you right there, making your interactions, having your interactions with me, either on the DM or the inbox for those who need to do so. Those of you who are seeking clarifications over anything, those who want me to address something, those who have certain personal issues as well, I will respond to you as soon as I can, but be sure that I will, and I'd be glad to do that as well. If you want to have me come on and conduct a training, or you want to have personal mentorship sessions, you want to be part of our School of Leadership, you can just talk to us. The email address is cjatsol@gmail.com. You actually need to check out CJ Atemo School of Leadership on Facebook, and you'd get help right there if you're looking for personal growth and development, trying to find clarity in life, just trying to become a better you and discovering you and fulfilling purpose. Hit that page, go right there and follow, then you will find the packages that are right there as well. We'd be glad to just do that. Well, so yesterday I did talk about friendships need to be built around purpose. That in the friendship manual, number one, friendships need to be built around purpose. And not everybody comes into your life to be a support system. Not everybody comes into your life expecting to be giving you money when you've gone broke, to bail you out when you're stuck, to stand with you when you're going through an emotional breakdown. Not everybody has signed up for that. Some people are just there for the good times. They're just there for hanging out. They're just there for going to the club. They're there for, taking the selfies with you. If you're ladies, they're just there for that. They're not trying to be deep in relationship with you or friendship. So the moment you start going into certain elements and aspects of friendship, they just pull out. You will call them fake, but they never signed up for that, because some of them are actually running away from things in their own life. and they don't have the capacity to hold you up. So you may be putting expectations on people who never thought that they needed to have anything put on them as a responsibility. They just came in for fun. So not everybody will be there for you, when you're going through financial aspects or something. But I need to share my second point today, that not every friend will be close. Not every friend will be close. Even for those people who are friends to you, you need to understand that there will be levels of friendship. There are people who will be your inner circle. There are people who will be your outer circle. Some people will be in the middle over there. Do not place inner circle expectations on outer circle people. Do not place inner circle expectations on outer circle people. Not everybody will be close. Not everybody will call you every day. Not everybody will pick your calls every day. Even when the purpose is defined, there are people who will not be close. This has a lot of factors to it. Part of those factors are things like personalities. There are people who just don't want, excuse me, there are people who just don't want to have a lot of conversations every day. There are people who are very bubbly, they're very social, they're very extroverted, and they will want to do that. They want to hang out with you all the time. They want to be around your space. They want the two of you to come together nearly every day. Some other people can't handle that. Even in their own houses, they will want to just be in their space. If you will find out from their siblings, they will go quiet. You find out from their spouses, they will most literally want to have their space. Even their own children will be treated the same way, that they give themselves into something, then they draw out. So when you begin to draw these people and try to force them to be close, they feel pressure and they cannot be that person to you. There are people who have trust issues, not just personality, trust issues. They have been hurt, wounded by other people. They have invested in other relationships before, and those relationships did not go the way that they wanted. So they just have trust issues. They feel that everybody in their life will betray them. People will leave them. So they're still dealing with the trauma of past relationships. Maybe everybody who was in their lives either left or died. So they keep on feeling that anybody who comes close is going to leave. They're not trying to be close. They don't want to be close to you. Now, you've got to understand they want to be your friend, but they prefer to be your friend from afar. And that's true even for you. You may not be close to everybody. Now, this also helps you to manage the expectation on when, for example, there are events, there are invites, and you will see somebody that you thought was your friend invite other people to that event or engagement, and you're not invited. And they will say, well, we were only taking 50 people. And you ask yourself, you mean out of the 50, I could not fit into your 50? Be okay with the fact that you will not be close to everybody. The fact that when the two of you converse and have engagement, you are cordial does not mean that you are close. You can be cordial without being close. And let that just sink in your heart and rest in your mind and rest in your head, that you will not be close with all your friends. Your friends have their own friends, and I'll talk about that. Your friends have their own friends. They have their own priorities. And sometimes even when they need to, for example, invite people into a function, they're looking at a particular purpose. There's something that they want to fulfill. There's something that they want to do. And in that particular setup, they don't think that you're the person that they need to bring in. So just know you will not be close to everybody. This means that even before you seek friendships, you need to fall in love with yourself. And you need to have self-belief. You need to have self-worth. You need to have a healthy self-esteem before you even relate with anybody, because every friendship is a potential offense. Every friendship is a potential offense. Well, that's all the time that I have had right here on Wisdom Moments on K24 with Miss CJ Atemo the Sage. I hope that this has been beneficial and built you up as well as you keep realigning your expectations, your thoughts, and helping yourself to grow, become a better person, and achieve more in the year 2022. See you again tomorrow. Remember, every Monday to Friday, we are here 9:55 a.m. on K24, and you will have the Sage coming right to you with Wisdom Moments.